All right, y'all. How we doing tonight? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is DB Velcro, and I'm out here with my first YouTube video. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing stuff like gameplays and rants and stuff like that. So, you know what? Toss the script. I'm going off script on this one, boys. So yeah, this is my first YouTube video. As I go into content creating, everyone had a YouTube video at some point. I mean, everyone's had a YouTube channel, I guess. So I mean, if you want to count the one I've had in fourth grade, sure, this is my second YouTube channel. But yeah, this is my first real content creating channel. Um, yeah, I'm kind of enthusiastic about this. For those of you who are joining me, I appreciate that for my first video. Expect to see like gameplays, talks, and stuff like that. It's kind of rants and whatever. But yeah, let's go. Let's get cracking into the first one. So I wanted to do Corona and talk about the things that are happening around us, but I'm pretty sure most of us are already overwhelmed by the fact that it's just consuming our lives. Like we already know its impact, and so while I was editing the video, I kind of listened to the audio a little bit, and I was like, "Yo, like if I'm trying to get people to watch this video, like I'm not trying to get them pressed and shit. You know what I mean?" So I decided to scratch the whole idea, and I decided to talk about TikTok, right? Because there's so much stuff on TikTok. I mean, everyone uses TikTok. I don't have to go explain what TikTok is, right? I don't have to be like tickety this, talkity that, right? We get what TikTok is, right? So I'm gonna talk to you today about the types of TikToks I'm seeing, man, because it's not hard to get likes on TikTok at all. It really isn't, right? Because there's so many people on TikTok, and I don't even know if there's a real statistic for it. I'll probably look it up at some point, but I can almost guarantee you that a majority of people are using TikTok compared to YouTube on a daily basis now because it's so accessible and so convenient for people, right? Like, I want you to think about it this way. Say you're on a bus ride and it's like 10 minutes, right? And say you're like, hey, I got nothing else to do, right? I don't, and say you're like one of those people that just like, doesn't like to talk to people, or it's like early in the morning or something, you don't want to talk, right? So you're just trying to watch something on your phone, right? Besides Netflix, obviously. And, if you were trying to watch a YouTube video within those 10 minutes, you'd probably get through one, or you might even not finish one. But if you watch 10 minutes worth of TikToks, you're watching so much content. It's insane, right? So it's it's easier to become more famous on TikTok. Now, obviously, there's a lot of competition on TikTok, right? Because now, since there are more content creators that are trying to get their name, raised through TikTok, it's obviously harder to get views. Um, but I'm just gonna go over the types of TikToks we see, right? And we're gonna start off with number one. And we all know these kinds of TikToks, right? Some of you, well, I don't know the stance on this one, but I definitely have a stance on this. I don't know how y'all feel about this, but I just hate it. All right. Number one, the girls that know they know what they're doing. The girls that know what they're doing. That's the first kind of TikToks that I'd be seeing, bro. I'm not even gonna pull up a clip of this one because look, we get it. All right, it's not hard to get views on a TikTok by showing a little something. You know what I mean? You know what I'd be saying though, right? Because I'm not even gonna go into this one. I don't want to be seeing that kind of stuff all over my TikTok, right? It's not that hard, bro. Like just be original, bro. And they gotta show that shit because obviously they know they're gonna get views. And then the worst part about it is that TikTok like likes to put that stuff over people who actually create content. So gets me fed up. But yeah, that's number one. Number two, I think this is my favorite kind of TikTok, but it's the nostalgic ones, right? The ones that go over like, how what school was like back in the 90s, right? Like the dressing types, then like the 80s, like stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? I love those kinds of TikToks. And I'm going to go through most of these and, give you some examples. So here's some examples of some nostalgic TikToks.
Someone wrote this song before, and I could tell you where it's from. Before 736 251 to put my mind at ease.
All right. So now that we got the second type of TikTok out with the nostalgia, I don't think I needed to put another one. I was like, you know what? Let me just keep this nice and short and sweet. So, yeah, there goes that. So, number three on the TikTok list, yes, sir. We got the dancers on the TikTok, and I gotta admit, these are the women that have talent. Like they know how to dance. I'm talking about Charlie and that whole kind of the whole squad they got over there. Now, I'm gonna admit, like the hype house thing, it's kind of weird. I don't really, you know, like the whole vibe they got over there. It's just kind of weird what they're doing over there. But I think that whole thing's blown over anyways. So that's whatever. But yeah, no, they rightfully so have their fame. I would say, they had their dancing videos and whatnot, and they got famous for it. You know what? They were the ones to conquer the unclaimed land of uh, TikTok. So give them credit to that. Number four, last one of the day is content create, like just normal content, right? Like I'm just talking about like funny stuff, and it's not hard to be funny. TikTok girls that out here shaking their butts, listen up, listen up. It's not that hard to be funny, okay? It really you can make up any kind of situation. You could just make fun of most situations, right? And and you have to be careful. You have to be careful what you're saying, obviously, right? And I think it's not hard. And once you become funny and once you like put in the work, time after time, right? You'll get views, right? For example, on my TikTok, right? I'm getting maybe like 300 views. I'm averaging probably more because I think one of my TikToks blew up to 4K, and I'm calling that blown up like it's something big, but it's really not that big. But the point being is that, look, say I continue to post TikToks that are just decent content, right? Eventually, over time, I'll get more blown up TikToks, right? And it's almost the same concept as YouTube. You put in the work daily, you upload good content that people like. Eventually, you're gonna blow up, right? So that's that. And I'm, you know what? I'm gonna throw in one more, just because I love my followers, my 0 subscribers. I love you guys. Um, but the last one I'm gonna throw in is the people who try to be funny and then it goes terribly wrong. Like I listen, there's I don't even know how many kinds of TikToks there are of this, but I gotta show you this TikTok. I want you to prepare yourself before you see this, because some of you will just look at this and be like, oh, okay, whatever, and then some of you will get like kind of triggered at this, or at least a little bit pissed. You know what I mean? So here he goes. Here goes this TikTok.
L'espoir est un plat bien trop vite consommé à sauter.
Okay, so you probably did not expect that this was going to be a Kobe Bryant TikTok, and I probably should. I actually kind of. I guess I gave a little bit of a heads up, but yeah, no. I don't even want to get into the TikTok first. I just want to just I want you to picture this, okay? Say you're put in an example where, hey, you just heard about the unfortunate passing of Kobe Bryant, right? It's literally like right after, and you try to get your mind off it, so you go on TikTok, right? And you see that pop up, right? And you're trying to like get on your mind, get on TikTok because you're trying to get your mind off, right? Like trying to like at least bring up your day a little bit. And you see that pop up, right? Boy, I'd smack her, bro. Like no, I can't even say that, but like yo, like, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know what to say about that one. I mean, ladies, y'all better get her, bro. Like, oh my god, I can't even begin to ask. What are you thinking, bro? Like, when you're making that TikTok, like, there's a decent amount of time because you eventually, after you make your TikTok, you don't just hit send. You watch it again and say, hey, am I satisfied with it, right? And you have to go back and edit it again and again. Right, so she had the time to really process this through and say, "Hey, should I really make this?" Right. First of all, should I even make this at all in the first place? And nonetheless, should I even release some kind of TikTok like this at this time? Right. But man, I don't know what she was thinking because, bro, I mean, long story short, she ended up getting flamed, obviously, by a lot of people. Like, literally, as soon as it took off within, like, the first hour, there were so many duets, and people were just, like, flaming her ass. And it was so bad to where people found her Instagram, started, like, DMing and shit like that. And basically, she had to come out and apologize on Instagram, and she had to delete her TikTok entirety. So I don't even know what to say about this one. I hope. You know what? I'm not even gonna get into this one because there's no reason why someone should make that shit like that. But man, that's got me tripping. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video segment. This is the first time, so obviously I understand this is not the perfect YouTube video at all. But some content that I create, so hopefully I'll learn from my mistakes here, learn from what I did right and wrong. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you can, please leave a like down below and go ahead and subscribe so you can stay tuned for some more content. And go ahead and share, do whatever the hell you want. But yeah, thank you so much, and I appreciate you a lot for watching. If you're up to the end of the video, I really appreciate you a lot for that one. So may God bless you, and have a wonderful day. Peace.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot, 20 for 12 for a swat, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn bill, I'ma get